Howdy, wildlife warriors. Today I am going to give you a quick tip on how to coexist with wildlife, and then we're going to walk downstairs and take a sneak peek into my kitchen. So today's tip, relatively simple, is to buy and eat locally grown food. Local farms provide birds and other wildlife with important habitat and water resources, and many of our local farmers utilize organic and sustainable practices that help to protect our pollinators, who are the bedrock of our biodiversity. Also, local food's going to travel a much shorter distance to get to your table. Here in the United States, our food usually travels up to 1,500 miles before it even gets to our grocery store. That has a hefty carbon footprint. And climate change is one of the major factors impacting our wildlife. So reducing our carbon footprint is a great first step for helping our wildlife. So, whenever possible, buy and eat local foods. You can get them at farmers' stands, you can get them at the farmers' market, you can join a CSA, you can grow your own in your backyard. You can find a neighbor with a big garden and extra zucchini that they're willing to share. And you can just look for labels in our grocery stores because many of our local foods are sold in the big stores and they're labeled as such. So that's your tip for today about growing local food or eating local foods. Now let's head downstairs and see what I've been doing down in the kitchen. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen and this is my project today. These are locally grown peaches. They come from Palisade, Colorado. And we bought about a case about a couple weeks ago. I'm down to the end of them, and so I'm going to be slicing these guys up, putting them on a cookie sheet, and putting them in the freezer so that we can have peaches during the cold months here in Colorado. These peaches traveled about 250 miles to get to our house, which is a great distance, but it's a lot less than that 1,500 miles that most food travels. So I'm feeling pretty good about those, and they were part of a charity fundraiser, so I like that aspect of it too. The other thing that we've got going today is, remember that neighbor with the zucchini? Here's what that looks like. We'll be grating up the zucchini and freezing it so that we can bake zucchini bread this winter as well. So that's the local foods that we're dealing with here at our house today. So that's our quick tip for coexisting with wildlife. If you want to learn more about what you can do to protect wildlife and biodiversity here in the Southern Rockies, please go to our website. It's www.rockymountainwild.org. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to share it. And feel free to let us know where you get your local foods from. So thank you so much.